And the Oscar goes to? Are they playing us off?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. Nora.
With the Oscars just 1 week away, there are still a ton of categories that are up in the air. Both supporting acting categories are a toss-up, and even Best Picture isn't necessarily wrapped up, as Sinners has been gaining some huge momentum on one battle after another. But the Oscars race that's most interesting to me has got to be the one for lead actor. I honestly think that every single nominee in this category has a real shot to win next week, and here's why. So first, we have Ethan Hawke for his role in Blue Moon. While he is the lowest on my list, he definitely still has a chance to win here, mostly because of the respect he has from the Academy, and that he's just due to win. This will be his 5th Oscar nomination, yet he's never won. His performance in Blue Moon is also incredibly transformative, and he's almost never off screen, which I could see the Academy rewarding. The downside is that Blue Moon was not nominated for Best Picture this year, and it's really tough to win lead actor without also having a film nominated there. Next, we have Leonardo DiCaprio in one battle after another. It still baffles me to this day that Leo only has 1 Oscar out of his 8 nominations, given all the insanely good performances he's given throughout the years, and his performance this year in One Battle is no different. Not to mention that he's the lead actor of the Best Picture frontrunner so far, which certainly helps his case. If One Battle After Another has an Anora-style sweep this year, you gotta think that Leo cashes in as well. But despite being nominated for all the major award shows leading up to the Oscars, he didn't come away with a single win, making me think that his chances are pretty low for him to get his 2nd Oscar here. Next, we have Wagner Moura for his role in The Secret Agent. And I think you can make a very strong case for him to come through with the win here. Although he was the only Oscar-nominated actor this year to not be nominated for the BAFTA, and he also wasn't nominated for the Actor Award, which definitely hurts his chances. But to his credit, The Secret Agent only came out in theaters a week ago in the UK, and the Actors Awards didn't nominate a single actor in a foreign language film this year, so that might explain why he wasn't nominated. But when he did get nominated for the Golden Globes, he won it. And that was up against Michael B. Jordan's performance for Sinners, who just took home the Actors Award. So it just depends on how much that Golden Globes win will factor in here. Next, we have Timothée Chalamet for his role in Marty Supreme. And for months, this was Timmy's Oscar to lose. He was the clear frontrunner and still technically is. But these last 2 weeks have been rough for his Oscar campaign, after losing the BAFTA and now the Actors Award. And it's been 20 years since anybody has won the lead actor Oscar without winning one of these awards beforehand. So a win here would be historic, but it's definitely not helping his chances. The plus side is that he did win the Golden Globe as well as the Critics' Choice Award, and has been doing everything in his power to promote his performance in Marty Supreme, with Q&A appearances, promotional stunts, and interviews.
Marty Supreme is an American film that comes out on Christmas Day, 2025!
But his most recent interview with Matthew McConaughey might have set him backwards, as some people are upset over his bad-mouthing of ballet and opera.
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there.
But regardless of that soundbite and the 2 most recent award losses, it still doesn't take away that his performance this year was an all-time best, and he single-handedly elevated Marty Supreme to be A24's best box office performance yet, which might just score him his very first Oscar. And finally, we have who I think will win this year's lead actor Oscar, Michael B. Jordan. The momentum has been insane for Sinners these last few weeks, and let's not forget that MBJ had to give not 1, but 2 performances in this film. Not to mention that the Academy gave Sinners an Oscar record 16 nominations this year, so clearly they're huge fans of this movie. And even if One Battle takes home Best Picture, a win for Sinners in lead actor could be a way for voters to make sure that the movie gets rewarded. With Michael B. Jordan's latest win for the Actor Award beating out Chalamet, Leo, and Ethan Hawke, he definitely has all the momentum going into the Oscar ceremony. And with the Oscar voting ending just 5 days after the Actor Awards, Michael B. Jordan will be fresh in voters' minds, which is why I think he takes home this year's Oscar. But anything can happen, and I love when Oscar races are extremely close like this, and it feels like it's been a long time since we've had an Oscars this exciting and unpredictable. Let me know in the comments who you think will take home lead actor Oscar this year, and I will see you all in the next video.